EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marticher with your outlook for February 20th, 2020. For your Thursday, expecting partly to mostly cloudy skies across the region, and then further south it'll be mostly cloudy to overcast, and that's going to be in association with this system staying off to our south. But it will be bringing snow for areas to our far south, which is just another slap in the face for those of you that are loving snow or missing snow this winter. That areas south of the region will get into some accumulating snowfall. That is from Tennessee over to North Carolina and southern Virginia. And we're expecting just a coating to an inch in the far western areas here. And then it starts to pick up to an inch or two eastern Tennessee by Gatlinburg and maybe a couple inches there and also in Knoxville. And then when you get over into North Carolina, a general swath of 2 to 4 inches across parts of North Carolina here that goes all the way to the central part of the state. There are some very mountainous regions here in eastern Tennessee, western North Carolina, and you could squeeze out in some of those areas a little bit higher than 4 inches down in those areas. But this will be a very fast and progressive system, and that is why this is heading due east. And you can see that here. All the snow stays off to the south. It may be close enough to graze southern Delaware, and the NAM high-res future simulated radar this evening at 7 p.m. on Friday does show some snow grazing Sussex County, Delaware, but that is as far as it goes. Back us up a little bit. You can see that a little bit, maybe an hour or two of snow here in the southernmost portion of Delaware. So if you're going to get anywhere in our coverage area, it will be Sussex County in Delaware and the Ocean City, Maryland area. We do cover these areas as well. You know, a lot of people that are, I get these emails all the time about this, about like, oh, wow, I didn't know you covered State College. Well, yeah, we do. Yeah, I don't know, you covered the lower Hudson Valley. Yes, we do. We cover Delaware, we cover New Jersey, we cover Ocean City, Maryland, and the eastern two-thirds of Pennsylvania and the lower Hudson Valley. So that is our entire coverage area, for those of you who didn't know. But this is an area in our southernmost portions of our coverage area that we'll be watching for some very, very minor accumulations that will be possible from fringe effects of the system as it passes by. And the flow is very progressive here, which means it's a very fast west to east flow. So there's nothing to get this to come up the coast like this. There's not an amplified pattern, which would have a big trough would allow that to come up the coast. We just don't have that right now. It's a split flow. It's a very fast progressive flow, and that is why you're seeing that far enough to the south. It will be cold today, though, here locally. In the next 2 days, actually. We're expecting it to go back to mostly sunny skies, decreasing clouds tonight, mostly sunny skies again here on Friday. In the next couple days, today and tomorrow, we'll be stuck in the low to mid-30s for highs. So it's going to be certainly cold enough to support snow if this were to come up the coast, but it's not going to. Okay, so going into Saturday, much better news for you this weekend as it turns milder. Very nice both Saturday and Sunday. Expecting mostly sunny skies both days and high pressure and control. Temperatures moderating well into the 40s on Saturday and on either side of 50 degrees here on Sunday. So it's going to warm up pretty nicely. Our next system comes in on Monday. And it looks like it's going to come in later Monday, just with a few showers. And the majority of this is going to be Monday night and Tuesday morning with this next band of showers, but it doesn't look like it's a huge storm. But one thing it is certain right now is that this is going to be rain from start to finish. It's going to be coming at a time where it is going to be too mild anywhere within our coverage area to produce anything other than rain. So you can scratch that idea of any wintry possibilities for this one. And then we have a transition day of sorts on Wednesday where the temperature starts off warmer in the day, earlier in the day, and then as the front passes, it starts getting cooler. And then we start getting colder than average once we get to the very tail end of the month and the first good portion of the first week of March. We also have to watch a system. This is going outside of our 7-day forecast window, but there is a possibility, once we get to Thursday, there could be a little system here along the coast here that could produce some rain and or snow. I'm not really favoring either solution just yet. It's going to depend on timing. This particular one is more thread the needle than it will be for any subsequent storms after that during the first week of March. Once the cold air is already in place. This is coming at the time when the cold air is just arriving. So you got a little wrapped up system here. The trough just coming in here, and low pressure forming on the eastern periphery of that. That's what gets you the snow. Now this happens a little quicker. Instead of tracking like this, like it's doing here on the European model, it could track in like this. And if it does that, of course, we're changing to rain. Or the trough is too progressive and it tracks out a little bit further east. So, matter of timing here. The difference between these couple tracks here, are a matter of hours. So it's going to matter where it decides to How fast the trough is and where this low pressure is in relation to that trough at that time, we don't know that yet. We're talking about next Wednesday night, Thursday type time frame here. So we have plenty of time to look at this, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for February 20th, 2020. Have a great Thursday.